Hello everyone, Like and Rock Hedgehog here, and today we're actually going to review a movie-based game for once. Today we're going to review Shrek 2, the video game. Now, this is the first time I'm actually doing a movie-based video game review. I was planning on doing one before, like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie review, or Chicken Run for PS1, but fuck it, I decided to do Shrek 2 since I recently played the game. It has, even though the game has somewhat little to do with Shrek 2, other than and all the characters being there and all that, but still, a different plot us in this game is actually good. You not only play as Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, and Puss, you also play as Gingy, the wolf. You play as some little fairy, which is odd, and you also will have Little Red Riding Hood as a main character, even though she has nothing to do with the Shrek series. But anyways, this was made by Activision, the same people that I forgot what they did. But what's the gameplay like? The gameplay has a Diablo style kind of gameplay. You can have up to 4 or 2 players for this game. You can play as Shrek, Donkey, etc., those characters that I just said. You can also play as the human version of Shrek and Donkey, but they're just like one character. And the characters I just listed, those are the only ones you play as. There are a few bosses in this game, and sadly, to be honest, the bosses in this game are easy as hell. Even the mini bosses are way too easy. Even though all the bosses in the game are easy, the levels can be tricky and a little bit difficult for a Shrek game. While I do like that in this game, like hard levels, but yet bosses that can be easy. The characters have their own stats. Honestly, I mostly rely on Shrek because he's like very strong, and also some characters have specific, like, have their own specific moves. Shrek can use a slam, and he can pick up things. Fiona can stop time for some odd reason. Donkey can use a burrow blast. Little Red can throw apples. Also, Gingy can throw a cookie to attract enemies. He's away, etc., etc. The music in the game is okay, I'm going to say. It's okay for a movie-based game, and even for a Shrek game. Everyone knows that there are some Shrek games that most Shrek games that are bleh. I think this is the only Shrek game that I can consider either decent or good. But to be honest, even though the designs in the game isn't too good, and again, this was made by Activision, and so I wouldn't want to say much about it. But anyway, let me think. This Shrek game is actually a fun to play at times. Now, again, the boss fights can be easy, while levels can be hard, etc. etc., etc. Now, you don't have a character selection in this game, apparently. Even though it's supposed to be, like, 4 players and all that. But, at least it follows somewhat of the movie. Except, not really. Because when has Shinji ever been alongside at the whole movie? Also, when has Red Riding Hood been a character for Shrek, for the Shrek series as a main character? But anyway, oh yeah, time to talk about the hero time in this game. Some hero time at first, or at the beginning of the game, hero time can be a little fun. Yet, when you go dragging through the rest of the game, hero time can be a little challenging. My favorite level is actually this level, because it actually gives you a hard challenge. Because this is where the hard challenge starts at this point. At first, the hero time in the game, and Old Red actually gets hero time. Even though I never really play as a girl in video games, except for when I have to. But anyways, at first, hero time can be fun and easy. Although, hero time, throughout the rest of the game can be challenging and can also piss you off. While I like the idea of this Shrek game being a Diablo style game, I wish it could have been the same for I don't know. And also, this part questioned me a lot. Like, he didn't even introduce himself. All he did was fucking laugh and then close the door. I bet Shrek was like, do I know you? I do the worst Shrek impressions. I mean, listen. Like, really? I'm Shrek. Oh, that was awful. But anyways, also the characters' voices are good for this kind of game. Although, why does this fairy sound like fucking Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents? Seriously, that little fairy sounds like fucking Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents. Oh my god, now I know why they gave the actress a voice. Is this the fairy in Shrek 2? Because Timmy Turner has fairy godparents. The wolf is also a great player, like a great character to play as in Shrek 2. However, there's only 2 stages, or 2 or 3, that you have Wolf off in this game. Now, about the design in this game. Although the level designs in the game are actually either great or okay, the character designs are they make you just like fucking throw up. I know it's not supposed to be that great looking for the characters, but for the time being, it looked eh. But nowadays, it looks bleh. Like literally, the walls look like Dreamcaster N64 walls, but I'm not gonna complain. Also, Mungo is just Shinji but bigger. Anyway, we're getting close to what I have to give the game, but I'm going to talk about the final boss fight. The final boss fight in this game is, well, technically final boss. You have to fight fat guards at first, and then you have to fight fairy godmother's elves, and then you have to fight 2 trolls, and then you fight fairy godmother, and then after that you have to fight 3 trolls, and then Prince Charming, and then you fight fairy godmother. Although Prince Charming and the fairy godmother is fucking easy, it's hard to take down the fucking trolls, to be honest. And me and my brother, well, my older brother, died many times from this Shrek game, and because of the fucking trolls. I'm fucking 18, I died too many times from this boss, well, not too many times, but I died at least 5 or 7 times from this fucking boss fight. And I'm like fucking 18, and my brother's older. What the fuck? And we're expert, well, somewhat expert gamers. Anyway, I'm gonna give Shrek 2, the video game, at least a 7 out of 10. It's not a bad game. I consider it a decent Shrek game. I don't highly recommend it, but oh well. I'm Like Rock Hedgehog, and this is the first time I've ever done a movie-based game review. And I might do one again. See you all next time.